Well, let's get into our next story now. And the head of the Commercial Law Department at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is recommending amendments of existing laws to make the completion of senior high school a mandatory requirement for marriage in Ghana. This, according to Dr. Ernest Owusu-Dapaah, will go a long way to protect minors, particularly girls, from being married off at a young age.
Dr. Owusu-Dapaah believes enacting or amending laws on marriage to make completion of SHS compulsory is in the right direction at the time the country has introduced free senior high school policy.
I would welcome any debate meant to culminate into passage of a law which will say that, yes, as a society, in accordance with the directive principles of state policy of the 1992 Constitution, we need to have a citizenry where the minimum level of education is what? Secondary school. And for that matter, we are not going to encourage and allow people to marry until they have completed secondary school. So that like completing secondary school education become part of the qualification or your eligibility to get married. It would be a good idea. Now that I have the free SHS, if there could be a law making it compulsory, that it also means that we even have to do some consequential amendment to maybe our marriage legislation and all that, and say that if you want to marry under ordinance, if you want to go through any marriage under our law, not until you have completed SHS, you are not ready for marriage.
As a radical step to prevent underage girls from being married off, NGOs in child rights want birth certificates of brides to be used as evidence before such marriages are contracted, especially by Islamic leaders. Berma Kwesi Amankwa is the national coordinator.
One that I will recommend is that there should be an element of birth registration to let us know that the child is above 18 years. And even here in Ghana, sometimes people think that if you are above 18 years, you can enter into marriage. But they forgot that if you are above 18 years, you cannot really enter into what we call the custom marriage. Because if you are 21 years, that is when you can sign a contract. And marriage is a contract. So some of these things, the priests, the imams, and other people need to begin to be educated on, so that they can also educate other people that will come to them.
From Kumasi, for JoyNews, Oimin Tibia reporting.